Greetings, world and family. I am Richard coming to you today. We are Friday, February the 7th, but I'm making a few videos today, so this might come on another day because I got a little bit of time between clients. So today, I've seen in the comments several over the last few weeks who have been asking me, what exactly do I mean when I talk about a restored republic? And when I do mention a restored republic, they will always be in readings or sharings about how I see like the golden era where it's going to be a restored republic. Now I saw this morning, I'm sorry I forgot your name, but you said that you had posted something last night or yesterday and you came back today to see my answer, but it had vanished, meaning that your comment got removed or deleted. It wasn't me, so I just want to share to all of you, the family, that I never delete or remove any comments, even those who are not very polite or trolls. I leave them all up. I might not respond to the non-polite ones, but you know what? I leave them there. So I'm definitely not going to remove any like good comments or inquiries. I know there's something, I don't know what it is with YouTube, but I often don't get comments because usually what I'll do in the morning is I'll go where the little bell is, hit that, and then I can see like the layout of the comments. Now, when I answer one comment, that brings me to the thread of a particular video. Then I'll see other more comments that I never got on my bell. So sometimes I get your message, your comment like a week, 2 weeks. I've even had 3 weeks later. So for all of you that I don't reply, I'm sorry. I don't really know how this works. And some people say that some comments vanish and it's not me. So does it get lost in translation within like this artificial intelligence? Perhaps. I don't feel like, like a big brother is watching per se and removing certain comments. I don't think that we're in that day and age anymore. I think we've passed that. I think they might just be stuck in traffic somewhere in cyberspace, for lack of a better word. But in any event, my family, today I would like to explain what do I mean exactly about a restored republic. So when I talk about this, I talk about the future being restored, okay? Removed from, well, first let's do a little bit of dragon breath. To you, my family that I love so very much, with the dragon's breath of love. Yay! Very important to do that. So, all right, let me try to not get mixed up or lost in how I'm going to explain this because, I speak of a restored republic more in a woo-woo kind of way where I've seen the future and the shackles have been removed and everything has been restored, how it was originally made to be under like God's laws, creation's laws, Gaia's laws. But then, looking back in history, anytime that we had a form of republic, that's where it'll go a little bit political, just so that maybe you could put it hand in hand and understand where I go with the woo-woo aspect of it. So, we'd have a republic and a democracy. So it's very different, the two of them, right? So I did take some notes so I wouldn't trip too much on my tongue and my teeth. But, within a republic, when that is founded, it would be under the rule of law. Okay? So you have laws that govern, but these laws are moral laws. Like don't kill or don't use, abuse, like everything that is immoral. But there's a lot of freedom under, like said, a republic, right? But it's just that we got to keep people in check so that people are at their best human experience, doing no harm to any sentient beings. I like to say sentient because now, we're in a world, with where I'm going to hit after democracy, like I don't feel that everyone is very sentient. So, no harm to any sentient beings. That's how I see it, right? Now, this would be, I don't know if I could say law of the land, but law of the people. So yes, it would be like organize a set of rule of law, like I said, laws that govern, but laws under God, which is all of a morality standard. Okay, so we like that. But if we look at what a democracy is, well, this is very different because you have people at the top of the chain who are actually voting to change said laws of the republic. So unfortunately, what that creates is like a form of mob rule where you'd have tyranny. And in tyranny, you got a form that is very immoral, and then you select a tyrant. That creates chaos, that creates genocide, and so on and so forth. So, if we look at a democracy, we can look at, say, like all the religious, what do I want to say, predictions, views of the outcome of the future when we look at the Antichrist. Well, that could very well be an organization seen such as the UN. So it's democracy. It doesn't talk about being a republic, right? Does anyone remember years ago when Hillary Clinton was rabid and foaming at the mouth and yelling against Trump like he was a danger to her democracy? Well, yes, because in their democracy, he's there to change. He was seen as a tyrant, but really it was them the tyrant because they were changing laws to fit themselves. So what happens in that? You lose morality. So now the age of consent lowers and keeps lowering. And then, well, children are able to make choices that only an adult can make into changing their DNA, from one sex to another. There's a lot going on right here with this democracy. And I'm not talking anything bad against a liberal or a conservative. I mean, I'm not neither or. I'm into being a self-made sovereign person, which would be seen under a republic nature, right? I follow moral laws, but I'm not going to pick a fight left or right, although I do resonate strongly to conservative values because it goes kind of into the rule of law. But still no, I'm not picking a side. So, okay, yes, thank you, Cindy. I'm starting to stray. Come back, Richard. Come back, Richard. So, I wrote this down, which is a really beautiful saying from Thomas Jefferson. What he says, or said, I should say, is the Republican is the only form of government which is not eternally at open or secret war with the rights of mankind. Now, if you look at, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So see, right now I'm going to bring this back to America, the United States of America, because it was first founded as a republic. And then slowly as it went to a democracy, and everything had started changing over there. Now, whenever we look through history in time, this is always what has happened. And I saw a little clip because I wanted to find the right verbiage talking within a political stance, because as you know, I don't like politics. And this one man, who I forget his name, was explaining the example of the movie Gladiator. Not this one, part 2, that's out, I haven't seen, but the original one, years and years ago, Gladiator. But in that story, right, we go to the Roman times, and we got Caesar, who is now under a democracy, and he wants to restore it to its original take, which was a republic. So his eldest son, because Caesar's on his deathbed. So the son kills him so that he can be in control and then keep the democracy, where he became a tyrant. And then you had civil war and then genocide. We can see this all through history, or the history that we know, right? So that's how I think I want to express on a political stance. And that's how I see like the bright future, like a restored republic, how things were originally meant to be to protect all of mankind. Like anything that is government is now like how I see it. I see it would be like that democracy where they lord over you, whereas it should not be like that. It should be that government works for the people. So if we want to get rid of them, we have the power to. But right now, this is not how things have been going. They've been changing the laws in order to make themselves safer while removing some from ours. And this is what the big cleanup is right now. This is what the White Hats, Trump, the Alliance, Boots in the Ether, right now in these like shebanging times, this is what's all being restored so that we could like be freed from the shackles that have imprisoned men under the word democracy. I hope this resonates and makes sense. Like, I don't even know if I'm making sense, but I'm going to choose that I want to keep to how I'm explaining it now. Now, please, guys, again, if I'm saying things wrong, I'm not into politics. I just wanted to try to clarify and make the comparison of what's going on now and how I see it in my woo-woo world of a restored republic, the golden era, a restored republic, gold back era, one that we thrive and that we are abundant and we are no longer, outside of abundance, fighting amongst each others, having our rights removed from us and getting smaller and smaller, and we get claustrophobic. Like, that's over. That wasn't the old era, the silver era. We're now feet deep into it, as we are, as Honey C. Golden, our beloved one, states, and I agree because I resonate to it, we are now into the fifth density. We're no longer in the third or fourth, so all that no longer applies. So I hope that does answer you, for all of you who have asked me, what do I mean by that? That's how I choose to explain it. So let's go for my deck of cards, my antique looking, and simply ask, higher self, oversoul, in universe, please tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know in regards to a republic, a restored republic. I want to see past, present, and future in regards to this subject, this glorious subject, full of gold. All right, we are ready, Femi? Let's rock and roll. First in line, what do we have? All right, so we got bright new futures, the Page of Wands, high hopes, new adventures, new beginnings. Then we have, at a time of surrendering. Yeah, this is a total surrendering card. Tens are ending. Swords is an air element. Things of a stress nature. So like information, news, things that are sad, but it's an ending. It's a surrendering card. So bright new future with a surrender. Then we have, wow, look at this, the Temperance. So that is a major healing and rebalancement, and not just pow overnight and then it ends. It's like going down, following to the horizon, there where the sun is rising. It's ongoing healing for the age of Aquarius. I know it's not the star card, but I feel, look, with all the beautiful rays coming in, healing rays. Don't you love that? It's a bright day today. Moving on. Okay, so you were underneath. Moving on. All right, so yeah, it's been a long time in the making, this restored republic. This is a military. He's a double, triple, quadruple chess player, the art of war. Very well calculated. He comes from far back. Man with a plan, and you can sure as hell bet that he's going to deliver that pentacle there where he chooses to. So this is looking very good. And again, the go back system. At the heartbeat, we do have, okay, so we do have a lot of off-world energy here in order to support us in this golden era there where there's going to be a restored republic. And it's also coming out of the dark night of the soul, right? After hibernating, coming online with that information. That's the heartbeat. So it's not of a small significance. Moving on, yes, because everything's going to flip-flop in our fortune. It's away from however you want to put this democracy thing. That's at the bottom. The demonics are at the bottom. And again, I'm not, saying anything bad against whether liberal or conservative. I'm talking about the movement. And if you break down the word democracy, well, it does sound like demon, doesn't it? Well, things are flipping, things are changing. Demonics at the bottom, angelics at the top. And it does look like a beautiful gold coin for a beautiful golden era. In the future, my family. All right, so there's going to be a juggling at first. Yay, nay, left, right, up, down with the Two of Pentacles. And then look at this, self-inflicted mental imprisonment or actual imprisonment. We can even call this Guantanamo Bay. And then we end, yes, 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 this is my little one. So in the future, we're going to have roundups. It seems like every time I touch a subject that has to do with politics, many parasites, lately, there's always these cards coming down. So there's going to be more roundups as things are changing for something restored. And I think that's a great thing. And then look at that, the golden era, gold back system, an alpha, the Ace of Pentacles, grants of the universe. Something is restored republic. And then we speak truth, justice, my second Ace alpha for the three of the clarifyings. This is truth, justice, disclosure. And last and roundups, Chariot, fastest moving card of the tarot deck. And it talks about the justice system traveling really fast, swift, about duality. It's a roundup card. This is also a roundup card. So on both sides, we end with a roundup. On the 9, it was a roundup towards little one. And this one is a roundup altogether. I'm loving this. Oh, so much is coming out. This is the year, my family. It's this year. For many of us, we've been, I've never really complained because I always saw the outcome, the future, and time is moving on very rapidly now. But, I've been waiting since 2012, and I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Yes, I get it. But we're in it. It's happening as we speak. Isn't that exciting? And to celebrate? Flesh of the goose. I'm loving it. I'm just loving it so much. And this one wanted to flip out death. So death of something. And let's see. Death of, everything we're talking about. Death of that for the rebirth of... Okay, so we got death, we got moon. So those are like two death cards, basically. And the moon is death, about secret illusion, smoke and mirrors. And then we got healing for the second special visit surprise today in this reading. So again, ongoing healing. Let's go over this one more time, my beautiful family. So in regards to a republic, or how I say and see a restored republic, which might or might not resemble how it is in politics, but I think there is a resemblance that you can hook on to, but how I see the future. So it is a bright new future, new beginnings, high hopes. And then it's a surrendering to something extremely stressful, okay? All those swords in this back, on the ground, facing the dirt. And then we're going through healing. Okay, so what's surrendering? That whole democracy thing, that whole UN thing, bright new future, surrendering, and then healing, ongoing, a journey of healing. In the now moment, we do have military, but he's so well calculated. He's not come out of the bush like last week, right? He's been around. Like, how long has he been around? Do I want to say around JFK, even before that? I mean, like, good versus evil has been going on since the Sumerian times, wherever that is in time and space. But, I believe there's been like an underground, like, good military, as there was like an underground bad military, but no one really knew about it until just in recent years, really. So anyways, I get back to it, Richard. Get back. Cindy, save me, love me. Military, well calculated, man with a plan. He's going to deliver his pentacles to where he sets his eye on. So at the heartbeat, we're coming out of the dark night of the soul, of our hibernation, enlightened. And this is also major off-world aid, frequency coming to enlighten in the golden era. And then everything's going to flip-flop in our fortune. Demonics at the bottom, angelics at the top, wheel of fortune that's going to Vegas, winning the lottery, the jackpot. And again, we got a gold coin, we got a light, we got a gold coin. This is all beautiful. For the future, there's going to be juggling for some, and some are going to get rounded up because they've been caught with the hand in the cookie jar. I'd rather it be the hand in a bear trap. I'm going to say that from now on. They got caught with the hand in the bear trap. And then, ciao. In the clarifying, I got 1 alpha. Okay, so gold back system. I got 2 alphas. Truth, justice, disclosure. And then I got the fastest moving card about roundups. Roundups. I love it. So in the Goldens, to clarify, we have death. We got moon, and then we got healing. So the death of an old system for the rebirth of a new one. So what is dying? What is that old system? Because we're talking about republic, so I'm going to compare that to a democracy. Death of that, white rose on the flag, sun is rising. So that democracy thing was all about illusion, delusion, smoke and mirrors, and that again is a passing of the old, and now we're going into a healing era, a golden era, and that's down the road, down the journey. It's not just quick and then it's over and then we're back in trouble. No. It's glorious. So let's go see, my family. Who do I want today? Black Obsidian is calling me. So let's see. All right, Black Obsidian, baby, Black Obsidian, Black Obsidian. So was I accurate in how I tried to explain like my version of, like a restored democracy in my intro? Like, did that make sense? Okay, so comparing also with the politics of republic versus democracy, did that make sense? All right, so now with the reading, was I accurate with the cards and how I read them and the downloads that I did get? Was there any way, beautiful Black Obsidian, that I was wrong? Searching data, looking, searching data, changing gears, and we're going to... And you could check it some more, right? Yes. It's not time for a coffee break, although... Yum, bubble gum. It's because I had so many, now I'm empty. All right, so it seems that I would be accurate in my intro in comparing the woo-woo to the politics and how I see a restored republic, which is the golden era, a gold back system. There where the shackles of enslavement are no more. Because I have seen the future, my family, on repeated occasions, and it's thriving. We're going to see if, green, like Australia's gonna get so plush in green, and everywhere I look, I don't see anywhere really being like non-abundant. It's not about just one country, one state. It's Gaia over. Gaia's done with sleeping. She's like online. And she's got so much support. All the off-worlders are here, and all the demonics have been chased away, rounded up. So the ones that we're seeing now might not be the original ones. They might be 2.0s or lookalikes and all that. But, it's just to show the movie coming down. So, Cindy, I'm babbling, baby. And look what I'm looking at right now as I'm saying this. Thank you. I love you. You know, like things finishing, coming down, the movie being played out. You know, so that's really what it is. So there you go, Femi. I do hope you liked this little video, and I hope it does bring clarity to, when I speak about the future and said restored republic, because that's how I feel, and that's how I'm calling it. So be good, be kind to yourself, have a blessed kind of day, and I'll catch you all on the next read. Rock and roll. I love you back.